What's up, everyone? In this video, I'm going to tell you the 5 steps to getting an uncontested divorce in Illinois. I'm attorney Bobby Buchanan, the host of Illinois Divorce TV. So let's break it down right now. In Illinois, lawyering up can cost you between $10,000 and $15,000 between you and your spouse, even if it's an uncontested divorce. So let's talk about the 5 keys to getting an uncontested divorce and how you can do it without a lawyer. Number 1 is be diplomatic. When you're in that place of deciding that you want a divorce, you're going to need, and if you want it to be uncontested, you're going to need the cooperation of your spouse. So make sure to not poke the bear. Don't do anything that would put your spouse in a disagreeable mindset. Don't blame them for a failed marriage. Don't bully them. Don't pressure them. Your job is to be the ultimate diplomat that is bringing peace to what was a difficult situation. You want to make sure that your spouse is in an agreeable mindset so that when you give them the documents to sign, they will gladly sign them because they are thinking of how much it'll benefit them and let them move on to the next chapter in their life. Now, the next step number 2, is download all necessary paperwork. You can get all the paperwork that you need online. And actually, the Illinois court itself has published this information, and it's available at illinoiscourts.gov. And if you go to that website, click on the forms link, you can scroll down and find the divorce forms, and it'll even give you a link to go to illinoislegalaid.org, where they'll guide you through the process. You answer the questions, and then it'll give you the final documentation that you need. Number 3, make it easy for your spouse. Fill out all that paperwork. Figure out the process from A to Z. Figure out all the documents that your spouse will need to sign. Put it into a nice package. Put those little sticky things on it where it shows you where you have to sign, and then give it to your spouse and say, here, I know you probably want some time to read this over. So if you could please read it over and just get it signed, and I'll take care of the rest. Make it easy on them. Number 4, you're going to file your case. When you file your case, there's going to be fees that you have to pay. It's about $350 to $400, and then your spouse has to pay about $250. Listen up, do not make your spouse pay that $250. There's no point of throwing a wrench into your uncontested divorce over $250. Insisting that your spouse pay that $250 might cost you $5,000 on the back end, because back to step 1, you're not being a diplomat. You're putting them into a disagreeable mindset. So just cut the check for $250. It is the best money that you ever spent. Number 5, get your documents to the coordinator for the judge, or send them to the judge directly, depending on what that particular judge requires. Notify your spouse in a proper manner. It depends on what county you're in, but generally speaking, a FedEx to them of when the court date is going to be, giving them proper notification and notifying them that you're going to ask the judge to sign off on the documents that you guys signed off on is notice, and the judge will ask you whether or not you have provided that notice. And finally, make sure that you appear on time for your court date. These days, 2021, court is generally in or not in person. It's via Zoom. So you'll want to figure out the Zoom procedure for your specific court. I know in Cook County, pretty much, I think 100% at this point of all divorce prove-ups is the final court date, all divorce prove-ups are done by Zoom. So you'll figure out that information, you'll get online, and as long as all your ducks are in a row, the divorce will go through on that day, and you can move on to the next chapter of your life. If you have any other questions, feel free to drop them in the comment box below. or direct message me, get in touch with me, and I'd be happy to help you out. Have a great day.